Actually, the president later blames corruption on the whole house. I even doubt whether at this time we have the moral authority to discuss what the president sent back to us after he has accused us, all of us, of being corrupt. Number two, when you listen to the president's letter, there are serious legal issues he speaks to. In a way, he wants his bill, the statutory bill that came to us, to pass as he brings it. Does Parliament have any mandate to appropriate, according to him? According to that letter, the president says we do not have mandate to tamper with his budget the way he brings to us. We honestly need legal interpretation whether this House has mandate to appropriate. And if the House has mandate to appropriate, then what is the form of appropriation that Parliament should do or can do? Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. The issue of moving emotion is basically a prayer that somebody seeks for the House to take a decision. And he had his prayer, which has been put to a vote, and it has been accepted. So it passes. You want the letter to be reread? First of all, honorable members, we cannot say that our members are corrupt. We cannot, even if some of our members have been arrested and they're in prison, there is a presumption of innocence. Honorable members, can you shut up? Please. There is a presumption of innocence. You cannot say somebody is a thief. How many members are in a budget committee? How many are you? Eh? Chairman, how many members? There are 65 members in the budget committee. No, we want a clarification from the...
This is a house of record.
Sage.
This is a house of record.
Sage.
I want to clarify as follows. I was present when the head of state came to pay his tribute to the late Cecilia Ogwal. And in his speech, he said it, Madam Speaker, you were there. The president accused this parliament of being corrupt. When we were in Kololo, it was mentioned. In this letter, the president has written the word corruption and said with allegation. It is in this letter. It is also factual.
Thank you. Honorable members, let's give each one. Let's give people time.
Just the justification that I had for supporting that the committee of the whole house handles this matter was based on one, the reallocations being contested by the president was done by the budget committee and brought to this house. And the house adopted it. So it means the budget committee already did their part. This house can then sit. This house can sit and therefore take a decision on a case-by-case basis on the matters raised by the president.
Thank you.
If in this particular sitting of Parliament is costing money, That's why when we took a decision that the budget will be read in May and it will be processed in May and read in June, the idea was that day one under Section 13 of the Public Finance Management Act, that day one you issue authority to begin spending. I have seen ministers coming here. So who has fueled their vehicles? Under whose authority are they spending? So that's what you need to deal with practically.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, can I have the motion?
Procedure for the motion. Procedure, Honorable Speaker.
And in that committee of the whole house, can I have silence? Can you first, Honorable Minister of Finance, move a motion and we go into a debate?
And the 4,253,000. Parliament under Article 152 and 156 consider the appropriation bill 2024 authorizing the Treasury to issue out the consolidated fund and apply towards the supply granted to the government for the service of the year ending 30 June 2025. The sum being Uganda shilling 34 trillion 756 billion 338 million and 622,000. Recognizing that the appropriation bill 2024 was in accordance with Article 91(2) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, presented to His Excellency the President for assent, and the President, in accordance with Article 191, Part 2, Subsection C, refused to assent to the appropriation bill 2024 and returned the bill to this August House. Acknowledging that in his letter returning the bill, His Excellency the President expressed concern over reallocations made in the national budget estimates over the years and the effect of such a reallocation on altering government priorities, consequently causing a shift in government priorities. Can I be protected, Madam Speaker?
Please go ahead.
Considering that where the President refuses to assent to a bill and returns it under Article 91, Part 3 and C of the Constitution, Parliament may, in accordance with Article 91, Part 6 of the Constitution, reconsider the bill and return it to the President for assent. Further consideration that the national budget estimates contain both statutory expenditure and non-statutory expenditure, which then inform the contents of the appropriation bill and the reallocation in the national budget estimates for the financial year 2024-25 affected some votes under the statutory expenditure and some votes in the appropriation bill 2024. Aware that according to Article 156, Part 1 of our Constitution and Rule 152, Part 1 of the Rules of Procedure of our Parliament, the schedule to the appropriation bill must contain the allocation